Hello everyone, welcome to Seawolf Gaming. We are with a new game! This is one I did a beta test on. Or a play test anyway. Play test, beta test, doesn't matter. We will be doing Sintopia, where we will be managing Sins. Bit of 1980s shenaniganery, but it'll be fun. Let's do it! Yeah, the music does take a while. Heaven Coast Studios. The pearly gates!
Congratulations! You were selected to be Hell Incorporated's new administrator. You and your team will have to knock the 7 deadly sins right out of the souls that come your way. Now, you're probably wondering, how does it work? What should I do? Don't you worry. No one really knows. That's the secret of a good administration.
These are our people. Well... it's itchy. Everyone has their own methods of playing. So this is a mix of administration, tower defense, and chaotic... Oh, Jesus!
Et voila! The fabled Liber Administratum, the all-powerful book of administration magic. It's yours to wield now. But be careful how you use that puppy, You do not want to end like your predecessor. Well, what are we waiting for? Chop chop! Boot camp awaits.
Well, that happened. Anyway. So Okay, so basically, we are the second administrator. The current first one apparently got exiled. So... whatever happens to that guy, we'll find out as we go. So we'll just...
Here we are. Your first world to redeem for me. Well, it's not exactly a normal world. This one is magically warded against wanton stupidity. You didn't think I would give you the keys without teaching you the ropes first? Anyway, lesson 1.
Crap. It's on the priority line. Sorry, I've got to take that.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will figure it out. In the name of me, it never stops! I swear I need vacations far, far away. Might file a complaint to HR about this. Why am I the only one that doesn't get to ever take a break?
Look at you, all alone, you poor thing.
And here is our Chief of Staff.
And all-purpose advisor. Pleasure's all mine. Oh, don't be surprised. You'll be in very good company ruling over Hell as its new administrator. And yes, before you mention it, I am indeed a succubus. The very first to ever be. Don't worry yourself, however. I am very much tamed. Even if there is still some bite left in me. Oh, please. You need only ask. But
okay.
Enough fun talk. We have souls to punish.
Let's go. Anyway, here's boot camp.
Ahem. May I have a word? You may have noticed that your boss, our boss, can be a tiny bit moody. Overwork does that to a person, even to cosmic entities. I don't think he's a bad apple per se, but it almost feels like he is permanently on the verge of collapse. Actually, that the entire creation is on the verge of collapse. True or not, the way to handle a guy like that is rather simple. Smile, make yourself small, don't ask questions, try to please. He's never around for long anyhow, so the storm passes. Once gone, you still have plenty of time to be all lordy, power-hungry, schemy, anything your heart desires. Allow me to teach you a few tricks before the chairman comes back, First, let's visit this realm's overworld. See for yourself.
This is definitely new. I did not see this in the playtest. So, well, let's get a look. It's fish. Sorry, squirrel. Oh. Okay, how'd that guy die? Is he out exploring?
Meet your administered sentient chickpeas. Yes, you heard me right. They're called hummus. They aren't overly smart, and they have a tendency to sin a lot, but I suppose that's why we're here. To cleanse them in between their lives before it gets too bad. For example, if you were to judge these guys as needing a quick trip to hell, you could always nudge their fate the right way, right? What? What was that? I was being hypothetical. Anyway, no biggie. Dying isn't that much of a big deal for the hummus. That's kind of what they do anyway. As a matter of fact, if you like it that much, you might as well do it again. All right, now that the introductions are done, have a look around.
That definitely knocked a couple of them crazy.
Oh, yes. This is the seeding temple. It flew all the way here from heaven to populate this world with hummus. Essentially, it's the building that binds everything together with our hellish operations, so if it gets destroyed, there's no recovering from that. We're done.
So yeah, so this is basically our tower. This is basically our headquarters. We gotta defend this heavily. And if you'll notice here, this is where the cult will give us offerings. That'll be fun for later. Anyway, here is where the hummus will spawn. Don't ask. The game's funny. And then we have the resurrection circle, which is connected to hell. So new souls will come from hell. That done, let's check out the buildings. We've got a couple level 2 houses. And mainly level 1 houses.
If I haven't forgotten my hummus biology class, they have a wheat and fish-based diet. I wonder though, when sentient chickpeas eat wheat-based food, does it taste like meat for them?
I mean, that is a fair question if you think about it. Like, so anyway, all these are farmers, and now we go to the lumber mill. The second of the stockpiles we have. This is where the materials will be gathered. Now we click on the Reaper Bus clock,
And this is where their sweet soul goes when they die.
aka the
They'll chill
graveyard.
there for a while,
Ew.
until they get buried away to hell. All right, there's someone I want you to meet. He should arrive anytime now. Anytime. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Neither of us have time for that. Did you know you can manipulate the flow of time according to your needs? Could you please give it a boost?
So anyway, if we click on a soul, we'll see their cause of death. So this guy died by head trauma. Oops. Heart attack, and heart attack. So it'll either be natural or we can influence it, which will be funny. And we also have time controls. So speed up.
Finally, meet Steve, the Reaper. He created a company for the delivery of souls. He works with us as a private contractor for Hell Inc. Note that his bus has a maximum capacity, so if souls do miss the bus, they'll have to try and get the next one.
I like the license plate.
And another successful shipment.
Now we go to hell.
I think it's time for you to check the office. Let's follow our souls in hell.
And we just click here. Hello. Welcome to hell, Marines.
Welcome to Hell Inc., Administrator. Your bureaucratic empire starts today.
This is a big level pool right there. I guess that's Cerberus? I don't know.
Here's the theory. We must reduce the sins of these naughty boys and girls. Then, once we're comfortable with the amount of sins they have left, we can just have the layout we built gently lead them to the resurrection gate so they can take a new shot at life. I'll let you tour your playground a little bit before we begin.
So anyway, this is where the souls will come in. And if we don't have a little break area, it's where the imps will come. We'll see that in a bit. So let's check out the resurrection gate, which has 4 docks.
Remember this.
A through D.
Thomas and souls keep their sins through life and death. They might forget their previous life, but there is no reset on the taint their souls carry. That's precisely why our job is critical if you don't want the hummus to go insane with sins, or worse. Much worse. Don't even ask.
You'll see what happens. Anyway, let's go to the souls.
If we do our job right, for every soul we resurrect with low enough sin, we will get awarded with precious heroes.
1 male,
Heaven's
3
currency.
females.
You'll be able to spend these in R&D and further develop your powers, but I'll go back to that later. All right, time to build.
Let's do this. And the Omni sins are multi-purpose.
This basic punishment building can transform sins into hard cash, $dollars. It's not very good at it, though.
We can also do this.
Well done! And don't you worry, I'm blocking these souls for now.
And now the imps, as I was talking about. This is pretty much like 2 Point Hospital and other management games, but with a very interesting twist.
Me? It's a prank. I will try. Do I have to meet the team? Absolutely, I'm ready.
I think we'll want a Hell Pet show next. This building produces faith coins by trading souls. Faith coins are consumed to power your spells. You'll want a lot of these to have fun in the overworld.
And there are a number of... I did not do these names, they're just random, anyway.
Easy! Get to the boss, boss.
All right, I'm freeing the freaks.
Forward march! Now you notice is that some buildings. Well, anyway, I'll show you what each of the individual ones do.
I think we need more souls. Should we go get more? If you get my drift.
Now we just go to the overworld.
When you're on the hunt, be creative with the environment. You might be surprised how a little fantasy can be rewarding. My personal favorite? Crushed by the udders of a cow. And don't you feel bad for them, okay? It's strictly professional. There's no wrong in having fun at work.
Well, we killed two. The cows, so that worked. So basically, as he said, there's a number of interesting ways we can do it. One problem is that we only got access to one spell at the moment. So we gotta be very strategic. And into the wall!
Oh, well done. You're a natural. It shows. Well, dear administrator, we're all done with the basics now. Why don't you earn your keep? That's bound to please the chairman when he returns. Lily out.
Oops. Yeah, so the Puggy dollars basically go to building and upkeep, as well as payment. That is determined by the number of souls in the cemetery we pull in. You can also get them via achievements. And we can freely move them around too, so... Yeah, see? You get cash in a number of ways. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do the... So basically, And then, okay, I'm just showing you guys what the game is capable of. We'll get more wacky the further we go, but we're also gonna have to go back to the overworld for a bit because we need more souls. Now, what to do? Who to off? Oh! Body collision! Alright, I'll give us enough to begin.
We're going to have... Will I have to talk to people?
Alright, well that'll give us funds we need to get people active. Well, I guess imps active. I just gotta hire one more. See, I do not do these names, I swear to God, people. I mean, I think we can edit them, but I don't know. Alright, let's just say one more guy, and we are done.
My, we might just make something out of you. Good job. Kiss, kiss.
There we go, first stop done. Anyway, this is the second species, that one.
Ah, I see you've met your chief of staff. Good old trustworthy Lily.
You know me, straight as an arrow.
As any arrow should be. Otherwise, bang! Crooked arrows go straight into the trash bin. Anyway, as it seems that Lily already took it upon herself to onboard you, I will leave you two to it. Got calls to make, busy, busy, busy. But hey, good talk.
Anyway, big day for you coming up. Your first real assignment. But before we dive into it, you should meet your coordination team. This is Rupert, our expert in everything hummus related. I think he has a PhD in homology or something like that, allegedly.
Yes. Well met, Administrator. Some could say that I am indeed a specialist. I have helmed for several years the Institute of Sins and Hummus, where we studied the interactions between...
What a dork!
Actually, I wasn't finished.
I love this guy.
I was going to explain...
And that would be Larry.
Damn right I am, the Larry. Hotshot, ladies' man, and 3-time world champion of forklift tuning.
And your job is...
Well, I'm the man you want to talk to for everything maintenance and infrastructure related. I keep this whole little operation tight and steady.
And no one doubts that. And finally, we have...
I can introduce myself, thank you. I'm Janine, Mistress of Paperwork and Processes. And, if I'm not mistaken, that is all you're required to know.
Right. Good. Good. Well, now that you've met your crew, let's get to work. On your mark.
Oh boy, am I tired.
Tired? From what? You barely work around here.
Nah, I do stuff, lots of cool stuff. You just don't see it.
Your self-deception baffles me. How could you possibly get this job?
How could I not? A certain chief of staff couldn't get enough of me. She was all like, "Ooh, big stud muffin, why don't you..."
Wait, you're talking about Lily. You seduced Lily.
Well,
There's no way that ever happened. Lily. Hey, Lily.
Oh, it may have happened in his head. I remember Larry hitting on me. Pretty hard, actually. Probably came at me with all he... Not that I would have accepted anything from him. Anyway, I figured boldness was a good trait to handle Hell Inc.'s working operations. And bold he is. There you have it.
Nice.
Well, that.
Resumes trashed. Last month's bills burnt. Employee suggestions. Here's one. Put a shredder directly into the suggestion box. It will save time.
Your administrative skills are a wonder to witness in person.
Unlike others, I got this job fair and square by being the best. If you read Trend Imps Monthly, you know I'm the fastest stamper this side of hell.
I did read it, actually. I saw that you won the highest paper pile record 2 years in a row. Lily, is that why...
That's how I heard about her, but not what... here. Style Imp. An issue from 6 months ago. Janine was elected most fashionable imp holding a flamethrower. I figured we would have a lot of invoices to burn, so better burn them with style.
Yeah, I'm good at that too.
How did he get his job?
If we analyze the sinometer data over time, you can easily spot the moment when a humu turns into a deviant. The accumulation of sins creates behavioral spikes, which...
Yeah, I get it. But that's not what I asked. How did you become an expert in humology again?
Well, one receives a diploma after extensive courses on hummus history, biology, and social science. For that, you would need to attend the Institute of Humu and Sin for at least 9 years.
Again, not what I asked. I asked how you did it. I know you need to study if you want to get a freaking diploma, but you're married. You started working pretty young. How'd you do it?
I, was married. I'm not anymore. I mean, I still am, but I won't be soon. I'm in the middle of a divorce, you see.
Oh, jeez, you don't say. Maybe your wife asked you something simple, and you just never answered.
It's not just... I mean, she did look for answers that I could not provide, but her gym coach managed to, apparently. It's not that I couldn't, really. I have a condition.
Whoa, too many details, my man. I guess I'll go annoy someone else.
Don't you have work to...
Nah.
Before I leave you off the hook, there's still a handful of topics you should go through if you don't want
Okay,
mayhem to
so-
strike within days.
Okay, so this world's highest sin is pride. As you can see,
Let us begin the Hummus Political Theory course. If you open your manual, chapter 12, page 78, paragraph 4...
Rupert, we don't distribute these manuals to administrators anymore. Budget reallocation? Just make it short. Yes?
Oh? Oh, I wasn't aware. I'm not a fan of improvisation. Can we postpone this?
Step aside, buddy. Let me handle this. All right, Chief, here's the deal. There's some kind of scepter imbued with the power to control the hummus population. It's planted in a magical rock in front of the temple. It randomly selects a new ruler whenever there isn't one. And then that guy has to go through the coronation process to finally do his thing. And, the ruler, do what rulers do. Same as you, I guess? Sorry, Chief. I'm still a bit fuzzy on what you actually do.
so now we look at the king and we can locate him. So now idling.
Administrator, please note that hummus rulers will determine the life paths of others as well as what to build according to their personality. So expect wildly different priorities from a ruler to the next. These rulers often bolster the spirit of the hummus that they favor, giving them an edge for as long as this ruler remains in power.
Which means, if you don't like this one, you can change. Just spitballing ideas, of course, but an inappropriate ruler could end up having an innocuous accident, like smashing his face against a wall.
He's stuck in the door.
Such a tragedy.
He's stuck in the
Instead,
door.
Long live the king.
Door's stuck. Door's stuck. Oh, now we got a queen.
Such
Yeah, move-
eagerness.
Yeah, move those little legs. Yeah, I'll help you out, though. Go, go, go! And now we will see the coronation. I accidentally hit it on slowness. Explorer! Okay, so which means enhanced scouts. So, in case you didn't notice, we have couple new buildings. One being the Builders Guild, which is repairs, construction, basically all of the stuff needed for civilization. And we also have miners, which is where the stone comes into play. And this one I saw a fishery. And we also have a watchtower here.
Ah, the brave hummus explorers. Famous for their casualty rate, really.
This is one of a few bands of soldiers. These guys are basically the ones who go out and explore. So, if we follow the trail, we can find one of the teams out in the field.
Resources are free to claim. Good for them.
So as you can see, the team's moving in, and they are securing this wheat field. Oh, looks like another team's in.
Another squad isn't having as much of a good time.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Team 2 is going to get Yeah, Team 2 got shredded. They did not stand a chance.
Very, very bad puppies. You did good. However, more will come if you don't also destroy the lair. These logs might come in handy. If you can aim, that is.
Okay, now comes the real test. It's killed.
Oh, all out of juice. Let me patch you up. Here you go. Have fun. Oh, look. They were guarding a chest. Maybe you should crack that open.
And this chest can have... Now, these chests can either be found by defeating things like this, or they can be found randomly in the world. You never know what's in them until you open them. There's a number of ways to do it. That was fucking pathetic. Oh, yeah.
Chief, all that cash will, you know, come in handy. Let's use it to kickstart our hellish operations.
Oh, you heard Larry. The hell we go.
What a mess. Look at these degenerates, lobbing up chaotically. Hell's passive corruption will make their sins much worse if they remain outside a waiting line. They should wait their turn in an orderly fashion.
Now we get into the third category.
Sweet.
Secret imps are basically support staff.
Better, prettier, tidier, just the way I like it.
Here comes the ranger team. Yeah, they got food by pretty bad.
Chief, all of this is fine and dandy, but what about our breaks? You know, I've seen guys purposely take longer if you don't give them facilities dedicated to chilling. Not me, of course. I would never do that. No!
Well, he's got a point.
We don't want souls to bumble in here. You should connect the building with an imp-only road to avoid hummus getting lost in personnel-only neighborhoods.
Hey, you should definitely fork him to shorten his break. Note that I said fork, not, well, you know. Otherwise, it wouldn't really shorten the break, would it?
Not really into doing that.
I was thinking, this heavy magical tome you were given when you got the job. Maybe we should have a little chat about it. It is the one and only Liber Administratum, a codex of immense power, raving about the art of bureaucracy. Your predecessors imbued it with teachings of their own, before it was eventually passed on to you. You will have to attune to it if you want to decipher its powers and technologies.
Done for now.
Don't let yourself be intimidated by it. With time, it will be easier to navigate through its chapters. Each of them comes with its unique theme and passive powers to unlock. This is also where you can research new constructions and spells, but it doesn't come cheap. The heroes are the heavenly currency you will have to spend to study the Liber Administratum and unlock new powers. To get more, you'll have to do your job and purify the hummus of their sins. More precisely, every time a Hummu resurrects from hell with a low enough amount of sin, you will get one hero. Easy enough, yes?
Easy
Here,
in practice.
I was allowed to award you 5 heroes to get you saddled up, courtesy of the chairman. For now, let's have you acquainted with a very important tool, the Souls Dispatcher.
This little bugger here.
Good. Thanks to this tool, you will segregate souls according to any criteria you may fathom. This is by far the most important building for an efficient bureaucracy. the overview, you can see all 3 exits with their respective rules, if any, as well as the current fallback exit. You can set up a new rule from here, but we'll see that later. This is the details panel. When a soul enters a dispatcher, it checks if it matches any existing rule. Remember though, it checks from top to bottom, and the soul will go out on the first matching exit. Whether it's a specific sin, various statuses they can have, or other characteristics, each category has its own rule language. You'll have to explore the various options in due time. Make
Which
sure
I
to
have
set
done,
the different
thankfully.
parameters according to your needs. We will want a hero's lane that checks the amount of corruption in a soul before letting it through. That way, you'll make sure to only resurrect souls that will award you a hero. Now that we have our rule for specific souls, we have to determine what happens to souls that do not meet it. This happens in the fallback exit section. Here, you can select a lane in which souls will go if they do not match any of the rules set above. In our case, we want souls to loop back to our Omnisin doctors due to their sin level being too high. Could you kindly? We still need to build a loop to have sinful souls be brought back to the entrance and go through our Omnisins again, until they behave enough to be given a new life.
And we're gonna need some 2 crossroads.
Working too much, not
Great, great! You learn fast. Now it's up to you to make up your own rules. In a bureaucracy, making stuff up can be its own reward. I think we're done here for now.
There's the fisherman. He's apparently very far away. There's that thing.
Nightfall. The hummus will stop working and head home now. I could tell you they're going to go to sleep, but you're a grown-up. You can take the blunt truth.
Yeah.
Hummus tend to shaboink at night. A lot. In fact, they can get pretty naughty, even to my standards. At least now you know where their daily natality comes from.
You know when they get that
If
bad.
I may, should you feel like preventing them from having a promiscuous night, you can always disturb them during the deed. If you do that, it will remove them from those partaking in the natality count for next dawn.
Why would you prevent them from having some fun? No, 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 no. This goes against my work ethics.
I wonder why. Damn boss succubi are the best.
Well, if you're overflowing with hummus, with all the problems that it brings, and want to slow down their development, that would be a good way. However, studies have shown disturbed hummus are prone to wrathful tantrums if disturbed during their frivolous moments. So much so that they might just go back to work rather than stay home to listen to this cacophonous chaos.
I think we've established that we shouldn't do that. So let's wait for dawn and check the morning's fresh creation of newcomers.
Yeah, see how many we're gonna get. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Okay, ranger teams are just doing their thing. Now we go to the spawn beacon, which is this little nest here, which unfortunately gives us sin, and we get 4 new people. That ain't too bad. Venus is
Administrator? It seems that one of your collaborators deserves a raise. Surely that takes priority over messing with people's night activities.
I did something right.
Good employees do not come cheap. Sometimes fostering mediocrity is a good way to save cash.
Really?
oh, I was
What?
politic.
I'm just saying. That's an option. Every day at dawn, you will have to pay the sum of all wages and maintenance costs of Hell buildings merged into the upkeep value. If you can't pay, you should expect strikes from your employees.
You're damn right we will.
Don't mess around with people's cash.
We're not slaves, I think.
See? You'll want to keep a close eye on your upkeep.
Yeah, and they'll strike here, which will prevent new souls from coming and going, and buildings will also go down.
When a Hamu gets too much of the same sin, it turns into a deviant of that sin. However, note that it will alter their behavior and make them tricky to handle. Omnisin's doctors won't be able to treat their deviant sin anymore, so they are very much a double-edged sword. Luckily, we can research the right tools to handle that called specialists, which are buildings dedicated to treating deviants. They're also way more profitable than Omnisins. Let's build a few and direct fitting hummus to them.
Now, as you notice, it's a little bigger, but that's because it is a specialist building.
The doctor told me to take it easy.
And you'll also notice these things, those are demons. And for each of the sins, there is a different demon.
What work?
Now we'll speed up. Now, depending on the highest sin, which will... I guess I can show you guys what this building looks like. So this is basically the Envy one. Which is basically depends on how, which basically goes against the green sin. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Who did the metal finger on the back of the building? It should say, like, animals. Yeah, but the problem is that it takes them a while to get in here. So... oh, here we go. I guess it says please... oh, I never noticed it says please wait. Guy almost looks like him.
About time.
And with that, he broke out of the deviant cycle. Congratulations, my friend. But we still gotta do a ton of that. Then I can show you some of the other cool stuff we can do, like wisdom. We can increase capacity, charm, work speed, how much we get, how much we can get from, like, how much we can get from offerings, which is also good. So I had to stretch there. And our magical powers. Oh, and another deviant. Oh, Gallery this time. Oh, died of a heart attack, did you?
Look at you flying so low. I think the chairman will want to see for himself what you can do without training wheels. And frankly, so do I. Let's see what you're really made of.
And there are the tutorial missions. Now to round it off, we will do one world. Take us only 3 days to get that one done. And now we move in. Speed of fight warning and final one, so let's do it.
Congrats on completing our onboarding program. You will make one hell of an administrator. Ah, one hell. I just need to finish that mountain of paperwork to officialize your permanent taking over of Hell Incorporated. I will get right to it.
In the meantime, should we get started on our next task?
Ah, yes, about that. There might be an itsy-bitsy complication. Our new administrator's predecessor, Lou Morningstar, has taken rather strongly to his little exile from creation. It seems he invented and peppered corruption stones on countless hummus realms right before I could get to his disciplinary interview. Lily, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that?
Me? I don't think I do.
Don't play dumb with me. You were his chief of staff, goddammit. Surely you've heard something.
Oh, now that you mention it, he might have alluded to the Corruption Stones project. Magical artifacts that bless hummus with sin. A lot of sin. But it was just a random idea at the time.
Well, it just so happens that the world we're moving on is equipped with one of these ideas. That is a bother. Administrator, you will have to make the best of the situation. We won't let a little stone ruin our day. Plus, if I am to listen to Lily, you've proven more than up to the task.
Oh boy! So, alright, let's see what we got.
You know, most angels would be scared to work with a demon, let alone a demon queen. But you're not. Not that I can tell.
Wait, I'm an angel?
You seem different. You get that evil is relative. I'm not any better or worse than anyone else. True evil does not exist. Well, actually, scratch that. In this world, there is one thing that does scare me. Something absolutely vile and truly evil. Bureaucracy. Untouchable. Pernicious. All-powerful. Gifted for only will. The desire to expand, to regulate and infest everything it touches. Concepts, creativity, or individuals. It spares nothing. Oh, I've seen them, you know. Armies of empty, obedient husks whose freedom got crushed by its cogs.
Wow.
Administrator, of all the powers you may leverage, this is the most powerful and destructive one by far. Tread carefully, lest you yourself become a bureaucrat, the true harbingers of evil.
Look, there's no easy way to say this. I've been trying to get a good administrator for a while, and I've kind of tried everything. I'm on my last leg. If it fails, if you fail, I will have to consider a major overhaul of creation itself, and all the paperwork that comes with it. Phew. I would really like to avoid that. So please, 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 be competent, be good, and loyal. Please be loyal. I would hate to see something happen to you.
Hey, I don't backtrack on those who screw over me.
Larry, what is that exactly?
You went into my room. Not cool, man. Not cool. I could have anything lying around in there.
Explain yourself.
It's the limited edition Lily body pillow.
For hell's sake, I don't mean just the pillow. Look at all the junk with my face on it. Stickers, notepads.
It's not junk. It's all of they're said to be the best companion items for cool guys. But
I'll admit, the quality is nice. The details are... I don't recall a merchandising company asking for the use of my image, though.
it better be. The body pillow is the standard D-cup model. The price tag is...
That won't do. I should have been included to improve the... Say, Larry, would you contact them for me? How'd you like to handle these
Sure thing, babe.
Larry, what the hell did you do?
Let's see what this corruption stone is all about.
Alright, let's take a look at this thing. A couple power pillars. Get 3 spells from there. Right there. Smack dab.
They built their town around it.
That.
These stones turn honest hummus into insane deviance. All right, I've seen enough.
Maybe we should blow it up?
Absolutely not. Lou is a treacherous bastard. It could be booby-trapped. Let's study it first. Until we know what we're dealing with, you guys will have to handle that the old-fashioned way. Punish the hell out of them.
Alrighty then. Let me gather the crew and we'll get right to it.
Hey, Lily hasn't told you what happened with your predecessor, right? I'm not surprised. She can't be too proud about it. Well, to put it plainly, Lou tried to overthrow me.
Well,
Fortunately,
takeover?
Lily betrayed his trust and snitched on him. That's why I didn't exile her alongside him. And yet, I'm still not entirely sure I can trust her. So be careful around our favorite succubus. Don't let her sultry words get into your head or in your pants. Smile, she's back.
The crew is gathered and we're ready to follow your lead, Administrator.
I will leave you all to it, while I finish the paperwork to get our administrator permanently appointed.
So it's that one. Well, not much we can do right now. Let's see, a couple rog. Let's see, a couple rog dens here and there. And there are a couple power shrines. No fisheries though. This one's pretty deep. Now these will give spells. Those will give spells on their own time, so we'll minister health. Oh, what the? Give me a minute, I'm working. Oops. Okay. This is basically going to be our health setup for the moment. And make sure it gets everybody. Now to hire personnel.
Of course. All right, Chief.
Hey, wait a minute. Did I say licensed bazooka owner?
Souls are in for a treat.
Wait a minute. Yes, it did. How the hell did you get that?
Delighted. Absolutely, I'm ready.
Huh. I really carry that administration, don't I?
Nope. All I gotta do is just punish the sins. I got one deviant though. If it's a really bad sin, I'll put got a power shrine ready.
Oh, the Hummus Rangers have tagged a power shrine and freed its energy. Administrator, feel free to collect and store these spells. They might come in handy. Once collected, they will take some time to regenerate.
She's definitely right. Oh, and we got a battle too. Kaboom. Well, the battle's over. That was... Oh, right there, see? And this Helios. Yeah, so we'll have to be incredibly careful since we're in campaign mode. But the overworld can basically populate itself. Whoa. So that's where they are. And those buildings look like... So those are derelicts? Damn. Look like something from Fallout. Well, we can't really get in over there at the moment. We'll just have to manage with what we got. Plus, I got a very crazy ass idea. What the hell is this building? Oh. Oh. Well, now you see the barracks. Which is...
Administrator, here you can witness the Hummus military-industrial complex in full swing. Soldiers will guard their civilization against any threat and might even heed the call of rangers whenever they spot hostiles.
Oh my. Who's the muscle man?
I can be anything you want me to be, baby.
His file states, and I quote, Adham, experienced and highly trained killing machine, fearless, tender lover, 100% hero, cheese enjoyer. However, I'm not sure I can vouch for the accuracy of this information.
A hero? All I see is a big lump of flaccid flesh.
So yeah, the barracks is... So anyway, the barracks is basically where the soldiers train and prepare for combat. As you can see, that unit is on the march. The soldiers, depending on how well they do, they can get upgrades. Wait, is that a gun? That looks like a medieval Rambo. So as you can see, these soldiers are moving in. The Rangers are going to back them up with ranged attacks. Soldiers are more armed than the Rangers, so they can stay in battle a little longer. Wait till they all move before I do it. Oh shit. Insane ruler. That ain't good. Wait. You stabbed the king? Are you crazy? That calls for some divine punishment. Much better. What the high sins we got? Greed and envy. +2. Whew. Gotta work it out for us. Wait. Let's see what we got. $50. Okay, now here is where my plan comes into play. We're gonna get a strike. You just gotta finally deal with the world. Anyway, as you can see, each of the sins have their own building, and this one has famous artwork. Well, parodies of famous artwork.
Break time.
Can't really do much, I'd say just wait now. Oh! See, this is what I mean. Guy goes on, you go on strike the moment you realize he can't pay. And it'll last basically until the end of noon. Now, since you saw that strike, which is a very unfortunate thing to happen, Alright, good. Alright, good. Looks like another battle's about to take place. Oh.
Oh no, a Humu has reached sainthood. Unfortunately, that has a chance to happen when they get resurrected with a very low sinometer.
Ugh, dirty saints. I can't stand the sight of them. Everyone hates them. You can't punish them, they are resistant to administrative magic. Heaven Code doesn't even award a hero upon resurrection. What are we supposed to do with them, huh?
Maybe if we do a piss-poor job when handling them, they'll lose their holy patience and, in time, their sainthood.
So your advice is to be terrible at your job. At least that part shouldn't be too hard.
Whoops. Okay, so where's the soldiers going? Looks like they're going to engage here. Okay, so they engage down there. Ooh, now this is a good spell.
You scared me. Did I do a good job?
And pride. That's a pretty medicine. Not much we can do right now. We'll just speed it up and just. Well, he's got the cast flow issue sorted out, so that's good news. Oh, man, they're engaged. Ooh, battle of the bridge. Well, they pulled it off. That's a good unit. Even with their bad casualties, they still held. Whoops. That one overshot. So we got 30 souls in hell. Oh boy, and we got a perfect. An explorer. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to expand into this territory next. We're about halfway there with the souls. And unfortunately we can't move them, so we gotta... Oh! Oh my god, that line's getting big. Looks like Sloth and Lust are the next big ones we gotta do. looked very painful. Now the battles are... Well, the Hummers are starting to obtain what they need. Well, we're just punishing sins left and right. Got gluttons and lusts now. Oh, they won that battle, but
That's a good boy.
man, that one looks as costly. Okay, so we're gonna need the gluttonist. Okay, we're gonna have to be very creative with this one. There we go. Alright, let's do it. And another battle. What we got? Soldiers! That'll be a good boost. And you notice these... Now that is a brave band.
Look, if it's a... just when I thought I couldn't get any better.
And some newcomers. And now we go back to hell, where we are just experiencing a crap ton of chaos. I mean, that's 66 so... I mean, that's gotta be like 50 damn souls in line. Wait, what happened? Ooh. Oops. Well, it's a good thing we zapped that guy when we did. Oof.
Would you have a glass? Are you sure?
Now this is a good one to have.
The oven.
Well, I'll do some grinding on this level off camera, but with that said, drop a like, leave a comment if you like this. Do let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out, Wolfpack.